The South Carolina primary election is now less than 24 hours away. Many voters are casting their ballots in new districts thanks to redistricting. Just like in North Carolina, it's the Republican primary elections gaining a lot of attention. NBC's Steve Kornacki previews what he's looking at ahead of Election Day.
All right, there's a lot on the ballots in the primaries here in South Carolina, but there are two races in particular, two congressional races that the whole country is watching, at least when it comes to politics. It's in the 1st Congressional District and in the 7th Congressional District. Both of these are Republican primaries we're watching here. Nancy Mace, Tom Rice, they are the two incumbents from those districts. What are we watching for? Starting in the 1st District, here's Nancy Mace. She's a freshman member of Congress, elected in 2020. She voted to certify the results of the 2020 presidential election. She attracted the ire of Donald Trump. Donald Trump has endorsed Katie Arrington, a primary challenger to Nancy Mace. Arrington had actually run for this seat back in 2018. She won the Republican primary that year. She beat Mark Sanford. Sanford was a Republican member of Congress in 18. Arrington beat him in the primary. She lost the general election to Joe Cunningham. Mace then beat Joe Cunningham in 2020. Now they're squaring off together again. Test of Donald Trump's clout with Republican primary voters. He's trying to get Arrington to knock off Mace. And then there's this one in the 7th District. The Republican incumbent here is Tom Rice. Tom Rice voted to impeach Donald Trump following the events of January 6th, one of very few Republican members of Congress who were willing to cast that vote. He's got a whole bunch of challengers here. Trump has endorsed this one, state legislator Russell Fry. Big test here of Donald Trump's clout. And remember, the runoff rules apply. If nobody can get 50%, the top two would advance to a runoff. So two Republican members of Congress in some deep trouble potentially. We'll be watching them closely. You can count on that Tuesday night.
And you can stay connected to the South Carolina primary results by downloading the WCNC News app. We'll have live results and analysis tomorrow night.